Okay. All right. And I hope you don't get offended by this question.
Not at all.
Uh-oh, no disrespect, but
Because if Michelle don't like it, the interview's over.
But okay, so Young M.A. is on the scene now.
Shout out to Young M.A. Shout out to Young.
How do you feel about her? Like,
always feel weird when
I
they
know,
ask
I don't know. If
It's
that's
not. It's
like-
not. You know what it is. You know what it is. It's like how I look at female rap. I meditate and I'm in a different space now. You know what I'm saying? So I have to look at life differently when you become an adult.
Right.
Now, I appreciate Young M.A. I have no issues with her. I got issues with New York DJs.
Okay.
Now, with Young M.A., I appreciate her just like I appreciate Nicki Minaj, how I appreciate Remy Martin, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte. Any female who's come into the game and opened up any door for anybody in any way, shape, or form, I appreciate it because it helps me out. So with Young M.A. having the success that she's having, now everybody goes, oh, wait a minute, Luck was the first gay girl. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really me. Shout out to Brat Tat Tat Tat, but it's like I think the resemblance, you know what I mean? The baseball cap, light skin, so I really think, they trying to call her my daughter. I don't know. But I appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? Now, my issue with the New York market is, and I'll speak on it, is because the DJs who told me, Luck, you don't have an image, the DJs who told me, like, to my face, it's not like they weren't telling me to my face. I'm not going to say no names, but y'all is, like, a lot of people I've lost respect for, you a sucker, because it's like you told me to my face, Luck, you're gay. Luck, I can't play your record. You have no image. Luck, you're this. Luck, you're that. And then they go ham with this record. Yeah. So I do believe in growth, and I do believe things change. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's not like I don't have any ill feelings towards anybody. It's just like, dog, I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But other than that, I appreciate her. You know what I mean? I've seen her in Elle magazine and stuff like that. Like she's knocking doors down, and she's knocking doors down in a community where everybody is not out in the open. Like, real talk, I respect her because she came out before I could even say it. Like, I'm from an era where it wasn't accepted to be who you are. From where I'm at, I wasn't out here talking about, I wasn't out here talking about, the stuff that she puts in her verses. You know what I'm saying? So I respect her that she had the heart and the lane, and shout out to her crew who made sure she got what she got.
Living in your truth, especially in hip hop, because we know how hip hop is. Yeah. I mean, it's if you a dyke, like they always love throwing that word around.
My mama say bull dagger.
Yeah, it's hilarious, her ma. But shout out to Miss Donna, Mommy Donna. But it's true, and it's just time for people to just let artists be artists.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who cares?
And hip hop always talks about keeping it real, and
always talking about keeping it real. But when she was trying to keep it real, people were doing what she said, which is crazy.
I don't even know if I was just keeping it real. I don't know what I was doing. I was just being me. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't know what it was. I just my whole career, my whole life, all I've known how to be is me. Right. So again, like, I appreciate every female rapper out there, even the ones who, like, I shout out to Babs Bunny and the Queen of the Ring. Like, I appreciate the female battle rappers who, they continued it. You know what I mean? They'll get upset with me, like, Luck, you abandoned us. What the hell I'm supposed to do, rap all day with y'all? But I appreciate that they keeping that lane open. So, like, I have learned to salute everybody else who's winning. Like, I've never been like, I celebrate everybody, even when people don't fuck with me. Like, they'll walk right by me in the club. You know what I'm saying? A couple names that I mentioned here and shouting them out, they will walk by me in the club, but I will still have respect because I don't have a sucker bone in my body. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on Bravo. So, I mean, it's not nobody you can name winning more than that. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I really feel.
We should drop the mic for that one.
Yeah. All right, man, that's crazy. We didn't really get into hip hop as much as I wanted to, because
because you wanted to see and talk about gay relationships. That's what. So what do you?
You
guys
don't want to
do
talk
at
about
night?
the battle that we want to talk about because everybody. It was so legendary,
right? But
it was so legendary that
we are in 2017. You talking about 13 years ago, man. And then like I've talked about it enough. Right, but I've talked about it enough. I've talked
Jay and Nas.
Well, we shouldn't. We should talk about First Family and hip hop every Sunday at 9 p.m.
And not for nothing, we got Soulja Boy and Chris Brown.
Now I'm down for that. If somebody wants to shoot the fair one with me in the ring, I'm down for it. I'm like, look at this light skin face. I mean, yeah, I don't know what Chris Brown out here doing. What you got to prove? You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, man, I'm in a different space now. Like I said, like I had to go and write R&B songs and pop songs. You know what kind of emotions you gotta invoke to get into that. So it's like, nah, bro, I'm not into that no more, man. You know what I'm saying? And we left it alone. We left it alone. And I appreciate y'all saying that. I really do. You know what I mean? But there's a lot more goals in my life that I would love to achieve. And unfortunately, that has been the biggest thing in my career that everybody knows about. Like a lot of these kids don't even know I was on Def Jam. So that battle was a blessing and a curse. It helped me to achieve new fans who never knew about the things before. But at the same time, some people still don't speak to me over it. Some DJs won't play my record over it. So it's like, just leave it in the past the way it is. I would like to talk about Sunday, 9 p.m. after Real Housewives of Atlanta, First Family and Hip Hop. And trust me, this is way more interesting than that battle. It goes down on the show.
All right.
Yeah, you just tune
in. Y'all got me. Yeah, I don't watch reality TV or docu-series TV.
Whatever, man.
Right.
Whatever, man. Listen, I don't get into the labels or whatever. This show is different. And what I love about it, obviously, this hip-hop history, the dynasty, but the fact that we don't have people of our skin tone with cool family shows on TV,
Cool
on
family
Bravo.
shows.
Thank you,
People
Bravo.
People with a tan.
Yeah, but it's the
Don't
truth.
get me started. I'm with the All Lives Matter movement. Don't get me
Yeah,
started.
but what I'm saying is,
I know how you feel.
Oh my
I know how you
God.
feel.
how she
I know
gonna
how
go
you
from
feel.
that and then go to
I know
that?
how you feel.
I know what you gonna
We
say.
can talk about it. I watch your page. I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel, but you gotta understand how.
You can't say all lives matter when we wrapping up the interview.
All right.
Okay, but listen. Okay,
No.
let's get back to what we were
That's a whole
saying.
nother interview.
It's a really great place to be. That Bravo took a chance on a show, a family show, and they're, it's like I said, if you're expecting a Christian family show, that's not it.
Yeah.
You get
What you
what.
got against Christians? Why can't you?
Nah, that's my
Nothing.
joke. I
But
be saying
people,
that.
no,
No,
but it's
man.
true. People think like when they're like, oh, it's all the way positive. Yes, of course, everybody's positive on it. They trying to do their thing, but there's hella drama. It's a family show.
Right.
Y'all better stop
Christians
acting
got
like
mad drama.
you know what I'm
If you
saying.
really look.
But it's just it doesn't cross that line to where it goes into another space.
Right.
And I mean,
At least
shout
not
out.
this season.
Yeah, I mean, it gets. I don't know. It gets close. I don't know. I don't know the editing process, so I'm not sure. But tune in.
So look, I got a question. Can Sugar? Wait, y'all got your own label, so. Do y'all have a vested interest in Sugar Hill Records' legacy coming back?
We all in bed together somehow.
I mean, I do. Like they, at first it wasn't my idea to run it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I want to sit on the throne and run it, but I would definitely love to help in revamping it because you being at the bottom for all the years that I was, you get so much experience and you learn what it takes. So I'm not saying Darnell and Leah don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that I've done so much that it's impossible I don't know, you know what I mean? So like, and that's the same marketing plan that we're gonna use with my project and everything that we doing. So it's like, I know what it would take to get this thing going, because like I said, I know everybody and I know everything. So it's like I believe that Sugar Hill does have a fighting chance on reclaiming the throne. It's just about having the right artist, the right music, and I think it's a new generation. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I don't even think they need to look outside their house. You know what I mean? I think Leah is phenomenal. I think Darnell got dope music. You know what I'm saying? Rondo's incredible. Kaysen, Antonio. Well, Antonio don't rap. I'm just talking about the people who's doing the music on the show. I'm just saying, like, for that, I don't think they need to go find no other artists. I think that Leah is, I tell Leah all the time, I think she the next Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So I believe they put the bank behind her. She could win. They don't need nobody else. They got it right there.
Okay.
And I mean in this shit, you got me, right?
And it's pretty incredible that, as she was saying, she's producing, records. She's produced her album. She songwrites. She writes her singles and or some of the records. And it's Lady Luck came from where she came from to having placements on a television show to having an incredible artist like Leah to work with to. It's great. It's such an incredible feeling for her. I'm very proud of her, and I don't care how many times she calls us gay, but you need somebody in your corner like that.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to not have anybody. I also know what it's like to not have anything.
Yeah.
So I am grateful of where I'm at, and I'm very happy to see that the world gets to see what all of us have seen in Lady Luck. And even in myself, people have discredited a lot of the things that I've done. But when I always said, Somaya Boss Reece La Jefa, that's what I am, because I went from an addict to having a multi-million-dollar company that I invested in, that I am the creator of. You can't take that from me. And I've had some good records in the Latin charts. So
We got some hits coming. Hey,
So say what you
in my
want.
new rap, I went from the basement to Bravo, from basics to models. You know what I'm talking about? Hey.
Well, I salute both of y'all
Thank
for
you.
real, and thank you very much.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna step out.
We love you, Chuck.
All lives matter,
And
but black
allhiphop.com.
lives really matter.
All right,
Brown
cut the
lives
camera
too.
off.
Brown-
Let's
No,
everybody look.
Don't turn the camera off.
All right, all right,
Don't turn
all right,
the camera
all
off.
right.
You
Let's
know
do.
what?
Yo,
Let's
no,
do
no.
it.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Let's do it then.
Let's
Can
do
I
it.
speak
Let's
my
do
part?
it.
Can I speak my part?
We gonna do it.
Can I speak my part? Can I speak my
Nah, we
part?
gonna do this.
Can I just speak my part?
Speak your
When you
part.
read the Bible, right? There's a story in the Bible where they talk about the tower, the Tower of Babylon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody was there and they was building the tower so that they could get to heaven, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as God, that they say God, broke the tower down, everybody was speaking a different language. So then therefore they could not communicate and they could not operate as one and build this tower. So I look at that as like, I know it sounds crazy, but I have best friends that are white. I have best friends that are Asian. I have
do
best
I.
friends, right? So it'd be like, I feel like I'm isolating myself. Now, I'm not saying it's not the right idea. I'm saying it's
Right.
the wrong slogan. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is not going to interpret it the same way. So if I'm sitting here saying all day and my homeboy is like, well, what about me? The cops fuck with me too. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Now, and then my Spanish homeboy around the corner, his brother got killed by the police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is in Hackensack. So it's like,
But if you look at first of all, the root at why they say Black Lives Matter, what is it?
because we the ones that they are showing on the news.
No.
Hey,
but
let's
one
do
in
this
three.
off. Let's do this
All
off.
right,
of
forget
this.
it.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do this off. Turn this off.
You know, God